Carlos Alcaraz ends Oliver Tarvet's Wimbledon adventure. Aryna Sabalenka advances. Carlos Alcaraz moved into the third round with a 6-1, 6-4, 6-4 win over the British amateur on Wednesday after Aryna Sabalenka stemmed the tide of shock exits. Carlos Alcaraz spoiled Oliver Tarvet's Wimbledon adventure as the defending champion moved into the third round with a 6-1, 6-4, 6-4 win over the British amateur on Wednesday after Aryna Sabalenka stemmed the tide of shock exits. A record-breaking number of seeds crashed out at the All England club in the first round, but Alcaraz and women's world number 1 Sabalenka avoided seismic shocks on centre court. Second-seeded Alcaraz needed 2 hours and 17 minutes to subdue world number 733 Tarvet, who produced flashes of his emerging talent to delight the partisan crowd. "First of all, I have to give big praise to Oliver. In his second match on the tour, I just loved his game, to be honest," Alcaraz said. "I knew I had to play my best tennis. I was really happy with my performance, but big praise to him as well." Alcaraz has won his past 20 matches since losing to Holger Rune in the Barcelona final in April, a blistering streak that has brought him titles at the Rome Masters, the French Open and Queen's Club. The 22-year-old Spaniard, who fought back from 2 sets down to beat Jannik Sinner on clay in an epic final at Roland Garros last month, has won 31 of his 34 tour-level matches on grass. His last defeat at Wimbledon came against Sinner in the fourth round in 2022. Having vanquished Novak Djokovic in the past 2 Wimbledon finals, Alcaraz is looking to join an elite group of Wimbledon icons. The world number 2 hopes to become the 5th man in the Open era to win at least 3 consecutive Wimbledon titles after 7-time champion Djokovic, Bjorn Borg, Roger Federer and Pete Sampras. In stark contrast to Alcaraz's fame and fortune, the unheralded Tarvet is just starting his tennis career and cannot even collect all of his Wimbledon prize money. As a student of the University of San Diego, the 21-year-old has to maintain amateur status and will have to give up most of his earnings. While Alcaraz is a 5-time Grand Slam champion, Tarvet was playing just his second major main draw match after coming through 3 qualifiers and beating Leandro Riedi in the opening round. "I hope it's no upsets anymore." Sabalenka had opened proceedings on centre court on Wednesday, outdueling 48th-ranked Marie Buzkova 7-6, 7-4, 6-4 in a heavy-hitting contest. The Belarusian, who suffered painful defeats in the finals of both the Australian Open and the French Open this year, lashed an impressive 41 winners in a match lasting 1 hour and 35 minutes. It meant she avoided the fate of several top stars including second-seed Coco Gauff, third-seed Jessica Pegula and fifth-seed Jing Qinwen, who crashed out in the first round. "Honestly, it's very sad to see so many top players losing in the first round, but you better focus on yourself and stay away from the results," said the 3-time Grand Slam winner in her on-court interview. "I hope it's no upsets anymore in this tournament, if you know what I mean." Sabalenka was joined in the third round by 6th-seed and Australian Open champion Madison Keys, who made short work of Serbia's Olga Danilovic, winning 6-4, 6-2. In the first 2 days, 8 of the top 10 seeded players across the men's and women's singles draws were eliminated, a Grand Slam record in the Open era. On the men's side, 13 seeded players lost in the first round, breaking the previous tournament record of 11 and tying the 2004 Australian Open for the most at a Grand Slam. Third seed Alexander Zverev was the highest-ranked man to fall, losing on Tuesday to France's Arthur Rinderknech. Italian 7th seed Lorenzo Musetti also lost against Nicolas Basilashvili, while Rune and Daniil Medvedev, both seeded in the top 10, were defeated on Monday. American 12th seed Frances Tiafoe was the latest leading player to endure a surprise defeat, losing to British world number 61 Cameron Norrie 4-6, 6-4, 6-3, 7-5 in the second round. Later on Wednesday, former US Open champion Emma Raducanu faces 2023 Wimbledon winner Marketa Vondrousova on centre court.